Hey YouTube, welcome to the Blog and Grill. I'm your host Doug here. We're just doing a YouTube video quick today. Not too much in the sports world to talk about. So I'm just going to run down through some highlights on ESPN and call it good for the day. We're not going live. I got my NBA fantasy league draft later, so I'm just going to do this quick. Big story today, of course. Sources say the Nets are in serious talks to get Dwight Howard from the Magic. Nets really want to get him. Some dispute about tampering. Don't really think any tampering actually happened. We could see Howard go there maybe for a Brook Lopez. But that'd be really big because if they can get him teamed up with Darren Williams, it would be big time for the New Jersey Nets. Get that team rolling in Brooklyn. Sounds like a good idea. Alright, Colt McCoy was not given concussion test on the sideline. Of course, we've heard a lot about this. Colt McCoy's dad coming out and saying stuff. Colt even saying stuff about him not being treated properly last Thursday night during the game when James Harrison put a pretty hard hit on him. He said McCoy was not given concussion test. Look for the league to maybe crack down with the Browns team, maybe fine them, give them some more rules and regulations to put into place. And I mean, that's not a good situation right there. I know the Browns are not a very good team. McCoy really just didn't know what he was doing, so that's not a real good situation for the Browns. Alright, next big story, of course, the Chris Paul saga continues, and of course we're getting word again that the Lakers are still in the hunt for Chris Paul. I don't think they ever were not in the hunt for Chris Paul. Still, Pau Gasol, the big person that's probably going to be on the move from this trade, and ultimately, I think it will happen. I do think Chris Paul will go to the LA Lakers soon. Maybe get into part of the season. I hope that doesn't happen. But I do think Chris Paul is going to go there. I think he's going to play. I mean, it's hard to say. I think he could play well. I think he wants to play well. But I'm not positive what's going to happen. Alright, next story, of course. Sorry, I got a little iffy there. I wasn't sure. Alright, no criminal charges are being assessed in the Xavier-Cincinnati brawl. The brawl went down last week. No suspensions, no fines, no nothing is happening. Kind of surprising, kind of good news, though. Alright, of course, big news probably. A lot of NBA players having a problem with the whole 66-game season. A lot of people not happy about it, but really, it's the best they can. Kevin Garnett is really not happy. I think the Celtics will struggle from the 66-game season that's really packed with long stretches of back-to-back-to-back-to-back games. It's going to be a problem. Alright, not really much else going on in the sports world. Of course, probably one of the big news from earlier on in the week, Syracuse goes to number one in both polls. It's big up here in Syracuse area. So that's pretty big. I like that. It's a lot of pressure now, but we'll see what happens. Probably the biggest free agent move made so far in the NBA was the Nuggets re-signing Nene for about $67 million, which is pretty big. And of course, later on this afternoon, the big news will come out about Yu Darvish. What's going to happen with him? I mean, Yu Darvish, people have been putting in offers for him. It'll be interesting to see what happens. And of course, big news also, 3 other big trades might be happening in baseball. Felix Hernandez, Adam Jones, and Gio Gonzalez all could be on the move in the next couple days. So that's really all I got. Sorry, it's kind of a weak vlog today. Not really much to talk about. Of course, Tim Tebow last weekend kept doing what he's doing. Love Tebow, love what he's doing. I just want to thank you guys for watching this. Subscribe to me. Give me some views. Thank you for watching. I'm out.